Dre, you want to
Stream.
plug your stuff? Dre's been doing some cool stuff on YouTube. He's starting a cool new series.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I am Dre. I also go by AlphaCelestial on pretty much every other platform: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I've been doing a little bit more Smite-related videos. I'm going to be trying to get into a little bit more gaming stuff and just more content creation. So got some stuff up there. I'm going to be making some more, hopefully more content every week. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, Micah, he's making Smite lore videos where there's lore in Smite apparently that I never really knew about.
Yeah.
All these years.
You know, it's they did a little on one of their update shows for the actual world seasons. They had a trivia show that you can earn actual money from that stuff. And one of the questions was in the certain season pass, who was the one who delivered the final blow to Jormungandr in Smite lore? And these options were Thor, Merlin, King Arthur, or Hera. And 85% of them picked either Hera or Thor when it was actually King Arthur with Excalibur.
Oh. He did that in the lore, huh? King Arthur killed him?
King Arthur killed him.
That's wild.
I knew that they had. I've never followed it. I knew it existed, but I didn't really realize. Is there a lot to it? Is it pretty heavy lore? Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a whole comic book they have for the first for when the game.
They did a Dark Horse comic, right? Is it through Dark Horse? Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing my videos off of right now. I'm actually just screen recording the comic books as I'm narrating through, doing voiceover work for it. And
that's awesome.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. So I was gonna give it a full watch after tonight, give him a review on it.
How long have you been playing Smite?
Me?
Yeah.
Oof. Well, okay, so let's go off of the god that dropped. The first god that I remember dropping was Morgan.
Morgan. All right.
Morgan, gotcha. Me and Micah have been playing since closed beta, dude.
I know.
There's 2013.
Yeah,
I gotta look at the god releases. I think it was I think Apollo had been released.
Ooh, that's old, man.
Yeah.
And that was the most recent.
Apollo.
I think Apollo.
It was Apollo.
Hold on, let me go by release date. I'm gonna look at the
wiki. When we started.
Actually, I think Thoth was the one that I joined in on.
I'm gonna see. I'm just curious. Yo, Thoth is actually a lot older than I remember. Back in 2016, dude. That's wild. Yeah, man, we got some Smite veterans in here.
When was Athena? Was Athena after Apollo? Yeah. It would have been I think around Apollo, and then I wasn't playing super frequently, but that's when I first made my account. And then I think, and then got into it. When Chronos dropped, I was super into it.
Yeah. I started after Morgan dropped. I started watching
yeah, thanks, Kyle.
I started watching more of their their release videos. I wanted to see more. I've actually done videos of update shows as well with a couple of my friends to kind of go over, because they like to go over things that are going to affect the pros for their season and how that's all going to go out. I was like, well, what about the common guy? What about us, the casuals who were sick and tired of shit happening in the game? How is this affecting us? And we're like, yeah, this is going to be stupid. We predicted a couple of times where when a god was going to go absolutely crazy, and we were like, yeah, no, this was obvious when this is going to happen. Did we get views? Hell no.
How'd you feel about Danzaburro's launch? I feel like that one was he was pretty crazy.
Don't get me started on Danzaburro, bro.
I hated it too.
That was I just stopped playing. I'm like, this isn't fun.
That shit was almost as toxic as when Baron Samedi got launched, dude.
I think that was on.
Was Baron pretty rough when he launched?
Dude, Baron was so ridiculous that they had to nerf him 3 times within the first week.
It's wild.
But then they were just no, we're not going to nerf Danzaburro. We're going to keep it for 2 weeks before we.
I know. It ruined duo lane, dude. It ruined duo lane.
His A ability is, or his A ability. I'm thinking Xbox. His one ability is absolutely ridiculous because of how much damage it does, and especially if you're stuck in a small corridor, it just multiplies upon nothing.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was really awful, and I literally queued ranked to get out of Danzaburro.
That's actually kind of genius. Why didn't I think about that?
New God, I just queue ranked. I know I'm gonna lose, but I'm not gonna see a Danzaburro.
Dre, so we have a little tier list section of our podcast here. It's a fun little icebreaker, and I always like to start off with a question. So, Dre, I have a good question for you. What's your favorite type of water pitcher?
Water pitcher.
Kendall, will you elaborate what you mean by water pitcher?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know, like if you're at a restaurant, the bit like what they either pour water into or give to the table.
Is a Brita a water
big,
like a Brita pitcher?
Brita pitcher. Let me see. Oh no, I've got one of those cute. That counts. The Brita one, that counts. Anything that holds a lot of liquid, dude, and it's a handle.
I'm thinking when you say that, I'm thinking that Kool-Aid one that they show up on like the
like the
Rubbermaid
thing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
I'm not thinking of like the Kool-Aid man. I'm thinking like the glass that is. I'm thinking that's like the pitcher that I'm going for.
That's a good ass pitcher actually. I fuck with that one.
Right.
Hey, so I'm gonna start sharing my screen for our tier list here.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys what you got. Yeah, let me know when everyone's in.
I'm good.
We got.
Yep.
Awesome possum. All right, so over here we start with pitcher number 1, dudes. What do we think?
That's the stereotypical Kool-Aid one.
I have a soft spot for that picture because that's the
same.
type of picture we had at Zolo. It was like those exactly. Yeah, and we like you tie around like the little napkin around it to give it like a little tie. I like those. I'm biased.
Yeah.
I will say though, for once, never in my life have I had that picture, but I'm just saying that's what came to mind when you first said that.
Yeah, like the penultimate pitcher.
Yeah,
well, I think the metal is really important because it's going to hold it's going to be better at receiving the cold than a glass pitcher is. So I think it'll stay cooler longer.
That one I could say.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The metal one.
Yeah.
I want to argue an A tier.
Oh, loses faster.
Yeah.
I want to argue that. I want to argue that one.
Okay.
A tier. You guys, what do you guys think, Kyle, Micah?
I'd say like maybe like in between A and B, and then I feel like we got to see some more before we like know where.
Yeah. We can always rearrange. Yeah. It's hard to gauge over time. All right, number 2. Boom. Kool-Aid Man jug.
Ooh, there we go.
Here we go, boys.
I think that one could go into B because that one's got a good purpose. It's average all the way around. It's not. I mean, like you definitely don't want to bring this out all the time, but it's there for that occasion. You know.
One reason I think the metal one deserves A tier and this one deserves B tier is the metal one's like way more durable. Like you could drop the metal one and it's fine, but if you drop this, it's over.
That's what I would say.
Over. Okay, yeah. We'll move these around then. A tier for this one. We'll drop this guy right into B tier. This is my favorite tier list so far. Can I just say? Boom! We got the water filter one you see in refrigerators.
Dude, classic.
S tier.
Classic. My grandma, every time before I go to her house, she had 2 of these and she just fill up with like the coolest drinks, like Kool-Aid or lemonade and shit.
Wait, in the filter?
Yeah.
Like she would pour in like a bottle through like the like did it have the filter in or was she just using those plastic like?
I think she was just using like the can. She also had a water one with the filter. She wouldn't like pour it through the filter. I don't think that would do anything.
I'll kind of stick with your guys' ranking on this one. I've never actually used one of these.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's nice. I mean, it filters your water in like your fridge.
Yeah.
Poor people problems.
We used one in college to filter Burnett's vodka, and it does a really good job of making it taste way better.
Vodka?
How does that make that better?
No idea, dude.
You're filtering
it through 4 times. 4 times.
Oh my god!
Like filtering out like probably some of the bad shit in there.
That's almost as ludicrous to me as there is such a thing called peanut butter whiskey.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's kind of sus.
What is Burnett's like?
I'm not even a big whiskey guy.
What is it made of?
Yeah, that's kind of sus.
Let's find this out. Like, what makes it taste better if you filter it?
Oh, that? Oh no, I'm looking for like I want to know what the what this is made of. The Burnett's. I think it just probably filters out. I don't know.
I don't know enough about the alcohol process to gauge it.
Yeah, I think it just like tastes kind of gross.
Burnett's does taste gross.
And I have no idea like what in the vodka makes it taste gross, but we heard that like urban legend and we decided to just try it out. And I mean, yeah, you get 4 filter runs in and it makes it so much more bearable.
That process kind of the way that the Vikings did their whole like acid berserker trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's some sick
that,
shit.
that makes this S tier. That makes this S tier.
Absolutely, that's like a necessary.
With that vodka.
This next one's totally in my mind going to a lower tier. I feel like every time I've poured with one of these, like whatever's in it goes everywhere.
Yeah, this is the bowling alley pitcher.
Yeah, this is the bowling alley pitcher. I don't know. D tier. D tier is what I want to argue.
That's going B for me because that's nostalgic. That shit came out at family reunions, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It makes me think of like a very specific type of pizza.
I kind of get that.
Are we talking about CC's
Not very good
right now?
CC's, dude, what the fuck? CC's is bankrupt now. You know that? It's gone.
I didn't know that. No.
CC's is gone, dude. Along with this picture.
Dude, there's no answer. I've been researching about what grain Burnett's is made out of, and they just say high quality grains, but they will not like say which grains they're using. What's their grain blend? They don't want you to know.
Isn't it potatoes? Because it's vodka.
No, vodka doesn't have to be from potatoes.
Vodka doesn't have to be potatoes.
You can just don't.
You can get like vodka from corn,
potatoes.
Right?
Then what makes vodka vodka?
I think
what
it's
the
like
hell?
Potato sweat.
All right, well, okay, I'll argue C tier then because it's this has some happy memories for Dre.
I never said happy. I just said nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
Cereal grains.
I'll give it. I know, hanging with the family ain't always happy, dude.
Yeah, Kyle, you can make it corn, rye, rice, wheat, like a whole bunch of things.
So like, is all alcohol just alcohol then?
Yes.
No,
Your list up.
because there's like other like chemicals in there and like flavors and stuff. Like your tequila is different because it's like comes from the agave and it like has those. Like I'm sure it's like chemical structure is different.
Like what makes it?
But I think
different.
vodka's
So, like,
not like based on like the. I think it's based on like maybe like a fermentation method or something. Because it's not like. I think some are like grain specific, but vodka is not.
What is it? It's kind of like the same techniques of like they do with like moonshining for like vodka. They just do it with potatoes.
Is Burnett? Yeah, you think that's what Burnett does?
What's moonshine made of? Is it sugar?
As far as I know, the federal government won't release that.
I mean, isn't it just
you
like
can just make it yourself,
DIY alcohol? That's like
It is.
quote unquote moonshine.
I don't like it, man. They don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's sugar. Moonshine uses sugar. That's why. All right. Well, we're not a distillery, so we don't even need to know how vodka's made. Okay.
No.
All right.
We're making big executive decisions.
Yeah. I threw in some weird ones that like I've never used before just to talk about, like this one.
Oh, what the hell? That looks like this from Norway, dude.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
like
use
some modern
at
shit.
catering companies.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ice catcher, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
ice
looks like
catcher
that-
is nice.
It looks like that makes some dope hot cocoa though.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
and
yeah.
you could use it
Fucking
with
awesome
like hot
garments.
things too. Yeah.
I like the handle a lot. It's just really satisfying to look at.
You maybe put that one A tier and bump the other metal one down to B tier.
You guys sure? This one is like the penultimate.
Metal can kind of supersedes the glass. I'm thinking. I think they both
Would this get
Both A tier?
Yeah.
Or bump
both
that
A
one
tier?
down.
It's just because it's dual purpose, you know. You can't beat.
Yeah,
that.
but the fact that this metal one has the ice catcher makes me feel like it should be higher than the other one.
Yeah, I think I agree. It depends though. Like
But
sometimes
I
you
guess
want
like
ice, though, right?
you do want ice sometimes, but you got the side to pour.
This has
but,
got like that added feature.
Yeah,
Okay,
but it is thinner.
It's this one, but better. It is this one, but better. So I can argue. I can agree with
But
Mike.
it does.
Actually,
I think it holds. I mean, it's just like it's a different shape. It's got a different feel to it.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never
It's
won-
not as bottom heavy. It's easier to tip over.
Mm. Keep them both A.
Oh, keep them both.
Because
A,
right,
let's
you can
do
knock
it.
that one
Right.
over. Like it's hard to knock over the.
That one,
That
yeah.
one,
It's like a big
for
reason
sure.
why they're like huge on the bottom is so all the water is more at the bottom.
Gotcha.
All right, this next one also pisses me off when I get this at a table.
Oh my god.
I hate this one. I hate it, dude. It
Yeah.
holds nothing. It holds
holds-
nothing.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
like
three
those.
glasses of water And then like, who the fuck? Like, what is that spout? Like, who designed that?
I don't know.
That's like the opposite of what you want in a spout.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no handle either, so your hand gets fucking cold when you pour with it.
Oh, good luck.
No,
If you put
F tier. F tier, dude. F tier is what I argue.
I didn't even realize there was an F tier. Get that shit in there.
Get that shit in F tier, dude. Get this out of here. Do you guys have any like arguments against F tier? Or?
No, that thing's that's the worst. That's the worst one.
That's the worst one. Absolutely.
So hard,
absolutely.
Like, they don't stack or anything. It's just like a huge like space taker upper, and it doesn't hold a lot of liquid.
You can't clean that shit for nothing either.
Yeah, cleaning it's hard.
Yeah, like the only time I've like spilled shit is with this fucking pitcher.
No, the worst one, Micah, I don't know if you remember, is like when they the bar has them and then they have what is it, mimosas in them, but they like it's like a slow Sunday, so it's like 4 hours after like it's been used but not cleaned, and it's so fucking hard to get the pulp out of the bottom. It doesn't like go all the way down on the machine. You gotta spray it inside and then soak it.
Hassle.
I fucking hated it.
Fuck these pitchers. Fuck these. Get them out of here. I like this next one. I like this next one though. Lemonade stands, dude.
Classic.
Lemonade stands.
Yeah, I like the turning on top.
I think that's a
S tier.
You think S tier?
S tier to me. I sold with these at lemonade stands.
Bro,
I ran a couple in my life.
I think those are classic, but I don't know if anything can like is better than the Brita, man. There's a filter in it.
You take the filter out of the burrito one, throw that in that shit, and that shit's like Thanos with a gauntlet, man.
True,
bro. Yo, yeah. I don't know, like this. I think this one holds a lot more in the Brita.
Nostalgic.
The Brita. You know, it holds a lot. Like the best sight is seeing this thing filled with like no space in it left, like just filled with lemonade, dude.
Yeah.
Like just packed.
And the ice is right there
That's
underneath.
an amazing sight. Yeah, right under the lid. You know.
I do like that one. All right,
the Rubbermaid.
All right, put it up there.
All right, S tier for me. Water pitchers are overall pretty good.
Are we talking about like affordability? Because that
we can.
Yeah, that's definitely an aspect that makes it S tier.
A key part.
We can,
because the Brit is like expensive.
Last one. Another weird one. I went with like one of those artisanal old historical ones, you know, that they would pour wine from.
What? B, maybe A for the style for that. You're not pouring anything in there. I'm telling you that.
It doesn't seem very ergonomic to me with this handle. I don't know.
It's like a little too high.
It's like a little bottom heavy looking to me.
That's one of the ones you want to have like a dude standing off to the side and then one of those big old leaves just coming down on you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thing is, if I have a guy pouring me shit, I don't want him pouring it for me from that pitcher, dude.
You want that damn rubber?
I don't.
Yeah, bring this one. Bring this one.
Yeah, I don't love the design on that. Like, I don't think a water pitcher needs it. I think I kind of like a simple water pitcher.
I think that's more for wine. I think wine is going in there.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't put water in that damn thing. That's not. Why?
That's a heavy ass pitcher, dude. That's a heavy pitcher.
Wait, do you put wine in pitchers?
I think you can to like get it to like oxidize or whatever. They like air out wine.
They used to.
What is it?
I'm
a decanter?
I'm thinking like Greek shit right now.
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, Kyle, have you seen what you know a wine decanter or whatever?
Yeah, I found some photos of some wine pitchers and I'll just send one. This is ridiculous. I know what they're trying to do.
As far as water pitchers go, I want to give this a D tier.
Yeah, I think it's kind of goofy looking.
Wine, maybe A.
Wine, maybe, but bring me wine in the Rubbermaid, dude.
Kyle, where'd you send it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I sent it to Kendall. Throw it in the.
Bring me the Rubbermaid, dude. If you're my servant, if you don't have a Rubbermaid, get the fuck out of here.
The wine decanter.
Yeah, exactly,
I just sent in the chat.
Exactly.
It's a bong.
Yeah, it's just a bong.
You can't fool me. Sauvignon. What is it? Sauvignon. No, wait. Isn't that the type of wine? What's a sommelier?
Oh,
you can't
sommelier
trick.
Is like
you can't trick me,
taster.
sommelier. I know what you're using that wine decanter for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not wine.
I don't know, man.
All right, guys. This is the official water pitcher tier list. I try to get all of the common ones, you know.
Generally, water pitcher is generally good. Big fan.
Generally good. generally good. Like, do we have any like changes in mind looking at this?
I'm happy.
I think I'm happy.
I dig it.
I dig it. I dig it. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the water pitcher tier list.
It's
My favorite tier list. My favorite tier list, dude.
I feel like my posh one up.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick export as water pitcher.
Wait, so did you guys meet in like elementary school?
Middle school.
Middle school, 6th grade. We met in math class in 6th grade.
Is that how we met?
I remember that much. Yeah. We started talking in math class because I remember you and your like Hawaiian flame shirt. That's.
Wait, did you have like the Guy Fieri drip going to school?
He did.
Why did you have to bring something back that I thought I repressed?
No, man, that's cool. I like that. That's like.
Oh,
I went
kind of sweet. That's cool.
Same.
Middle school energy is the Guy Fieri energy.
It is cool. I thought it was so cool.
I think that's cool in
Don't
middle
be
school.
ashamed.
Yeah.
Don't be ashamed. I saw that. I thought it was cool as hell.
Did you know I used to live like 2 houses down from that math teacher from 7th grade?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name at all.
I know who we're talking about.
Miss
I see her
Withersmith.
face. That's it.
Yeah.
Miss Witherspoon.
Miss Witherspoon. That was like Miss Dwyer or something like that. Or
Yeah.
I got the yearbook. Show y'all a picture of Kendall and his.
Yeah, do it.
We did. That's sweet.
There's the water pitcher tier list. I tried out the tier list maker, Kyle, that you sent me. They want like full access to my Twitter account. I don't want to give that to them. They're like, "Hey, can we have like permission?" Yeah, because it's like authorized access. And literally, they want access to like every part of my account. So I was like, "Fuck that! I'm just gonna do it myself, man."
Can you not like download stuff? What? That's not cool. Very uncool.
Hey, he's got it.
So I don't know if Kendall just told you. He actually designed and helped with this yearbook.
What?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What?
I remember
you
that.
do?
I forgot about that.
You and bro, do you remember Colin O'Neill?
What's his face? Yeah. Colin O'Neill, dude.
He turned out to be a druggie.
That's why I assumed.
Just for Twitch guidelines, no full name. You can say first names.
Oh,
all right,
gotcha.
Yeah, you're okay.
Apologies. I forget too. We'll just bleep that out.
I'll bleep out his last name, but you can say Kevin's a drug addict. That's fine.
No, I remember Colin.
He's a lot better.
I knew Colin from elementary school.
You know a lot of those guys from elementary school. You actually warned me.
Yeah, it was
talking to Mike.
Yeah. It was Mike.
You went to? Did you go to public, elementary, and middle?
Middle, yeah. I went to public both, and then my parents were like, "You need to be more Christian."
Oh, shit. Public school wasn't working. It didn't make you more Christian.
I guess not. I wasn't Christian enough.
All right, let's see.
Oh, dude, it was that. I remember Jake.
All ready for this?
Yeah, I'm excited.
So many repressed memories, dude. Yes,
dude, that is exactly what I expected him to look like.
I don't know. It's not.
Come on, focus photo. I need to see it.
Maybe like stick your finger in front of the camera for a second. Did I have to like readjust?
That's classic tactics right there.
I don't know if that like fixes it. No.
Sadly, no. I had like a bowl cut.
I can still like
tell. It was 8th grade where I got the faux
hawk. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, dude, sweet. I fuck with that shirt. I was fly as hell.
Yeah, no, that's a good yearbook photo.
That's a good one. I was a cute middle schooler, dude.
Oh, Dre, nice lighting.
It was all...
Thank you. I don't know if I was actually in this.
Dre's got a nicer setup than all of us.
I think my lighting's terrible. I hate my lighting. It makes my skin look like.
Yeah, dude, I was not in this yearbook.
Dude, my lighting did not work out today. It was just way too bright.
Yeah, was not in that yearbook.
Oh, what? Goodbye.
That's funny. I don't think I own it. I only bought like 2 yearbooks, but definitely none that I'm not in.
I don't even know why I got this. My dad didn't even pay for school photos, man. That's probably why I was in.
I don't know, man.
I was in the yearbook, no school photo.
That's probably why, dude.
Wait, they don't just give you one? You have to pay for a school photo?
No.
We have to pay for a lot of stuff.
You have to pay if you want like the printouts, but like for like a student ID, like you get it for free, right? That's what they use in the yearbook.
He's like, pay for what? No.
Pay for what? Pay for what?
I don't know if you remember my dad, Kendall, but he was.
I remember him. Yeah, big goof on my dad too, dude.
I feel like your dad was kind of chill compared to mine, man.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, bro.
We didn't hang out a lot after middle school.
Nah, sadly, dude. Sadly, bro. I know after middle school we did like a couple LAN parties with Halo, if you remember that.
That was
a good time. That was a good time.
How did you guys
I'm trying
reconnect?
to set up one of those. It was weird. So basically what happened, especially because every now and then I just comment on Dre's stuff on Facebook. So we've texted here and there over the years, you know.
It's been like one of those like friendships where it's like you just don't talk to each other for a while, but you know they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter, man. So it's like every like year or something, we text back and forth.
Oh, nice.
And then basically, Dre, I didn't tell you this, but what happened? Do you know Spencer Shogun Ambrose?
Kendall.
Believe that. Do you know Spencer at all?
I can't say that I do. What would I know him from?
Basically, what happened? He reached out to me randomly, and he said he was talking to your sister.
Oh my God, is that how this whole thing started? Yes. Okay. So yes. So my sister works at. She does. She's a manager at a homeless shelter. Apparently, they had a game night the night like that. What was it? Yesterday or the day before? And she texted me that morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning. She goes, "You'll never guess who I ran into. A friend of someone who's a friend with Kendall." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Sure, it was."
Yeah, it just reminded me. It was just a crazy small world thing, man. Because he texted me, he's like, "Yo, you know Dre? That's crazy." So
and then she says that, and then like right at 8 o'clock, this guy comments on one of my things, and I was like.
It was a Skyrim post, dude. I've been on the Skyrim thing lately.
Good game.
So yeah, man, it's the way it goes, dude.
Can't wait till I'm in my 30s for the next game.
Oh, what on the shitty old engine, dude?
I know, dude.
Fuck, dude, just put it on a new engine for Christ's sake.
No, man, Bethesda's done. Oh no. Actually, did you hear that Microsoft's buying them? Like confirmed? The EU's like happening.
Was it confirmed? I thought that was already in the works. I think
so. It was like in the works, but I think the EU was like deliberating for some reason because I guess they have power over that.
The EU?
Yeah, that's what it said. I think it said something with the EU. Bethesda. Let me look it up. I saw it on Twitter like 2 days ago. Yeah, has been approved. The EU approved the 7.5 billion Bethesda deal with Microsoft.
No wonder why the Bethesda hasn't released their game.
No, but that's fucking good though, because Microsoft's probably gonna be like, y'all gotta make a new engine. This is shitty. Like, I feel like Microsoft probably has higher standards than Bethesda does.
For sure. And they
I would assume. I would hope.
Right.
I wonder if. Go ahead. Oh, you finish and then I'll go.
Oh, I was gonna say I was hoping that when Microsoft grabbed Bethesda, it was going to be like, here's our rollout dates. We're going to meet these, and we're just going to keep pipelining down the road and continue making things. That way, it's not like Rockstar status where you drop a game for like 10 years and leave it be, you know?
Update the
like actually support your game a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sick and tired of AAA games.
Rockstar's been milking their online, and they support that. Ooh. But Skyrim, I feel like Bethesda's the worst with it though, because Skyrim was ported and they just like stopped adding to it.
Absolutely.
Like when did Skyrim?
It was ported like 11 times.
Was the Dragonborn the last DLC?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like, what, 2014.
Forever.
No, 2012 on Xbox 360. December 2012 or February 2013.
Even worse.
That's when they finished that game. They haven't added any content since then. They've just like keep porting it.
They don't even need to. That's the thing. That's so whack.
Oh, yeah, I guess the
all the modders just like do it for them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. I was like, if you want to call mods content, then yeah, then they've.
Oh yeah, then Skyrim since then it's gotten way better. Yeah.
That's what I was telling Kendall. I was like, have you ever played Skyrim on VR? I mean, like, it's sick.
Not yet. I wanna. That sounds really cool because I already get really immersed in Skyrim, dude. So unless a bug happens, then I'm like Bethesda.
The VR's fun. I like it, but I have it for the PlayStation. The only problem is that you have to like shift rotate, and that shit can get disorienting. It's not like Oculus or the Hive or anything like that.
So like you can't like look around actually like that?
You can, but in order to like if you do that, you kind of lose where the camera's seeing you. So you have, like this view, kind of like.
Oh.
And so rather than with like the Oculus, where it's just like it's tracking, I think
your
just
head
the headset, just the head movement. where you can get multiple cameras for the Hive and the Oculus too.
I have this one, which has like the little cameras on it.
Yeah, and like even with the Quest 2, those ones don't even the Quest 2.
That one's sweet, dude. The Quest 2 is awesome.
Yeah, Jack and his brother they have like 4 VR headsets in their house. I'm like, dude, when are we gonna do like a VR thing? When are we gonna play Phasmophobia in VR?
Oh shit, Phasmophobia VR. Because the Oculus Quest is $300. It's wireless, and then you can also plug it into your PC. Like, there's like no downsides to it.
Yeah, and I heard you can actually throw the Oculus 2 on your Xbox as well. The Xbox can run.
That's
Series
insane.
X,
That's really cool.
That's wild, dude. VR. I hope VR becomes a mainstay thing because I think that's like the step into the future, bro.
You know what?
Like full Ready Player One status at some point.
Yeah.
You know what it needs?
What's
we need
up?
a less sweaty VR because that headset is uncomfortable to wear for too long. It gets so hot and sweaty. I need fans in it, or I need them to make it like lighter.
Yeah, dude, I remember taking it off when Micah let me try it, and I had like you know, it like suction cups to your face basically, so you get like the ring around your eyes.
What games do you guys play?
On VR?
On VR, like I have like Beat Saber, Super Hot.
Nice.
I have like one that I liked. Oh, what was it called? It was something Die. Let me look it up on my Steam.
I only played like an hour of it, but I was like
Until You Fall
when he let me try it.
I don't have enough space. My apartment's super tiny, so I don't have like enough space for it. So I don't really use it too often. Like I have to like push my couches like up against the wall to like have enough space to actually enjoy it.
Damn, how much space you got? Like, what's your square footage?
Well, I live in a 1-bedroom with my girlfriend. It's probably like, I mean, I can look it up. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the square footage of my place right now. Can't remember.
Because like I like my it is 570 square feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the whole apartment, but like
I can see that,
the amount of feet between like my TV right there and like the couch.
Oh, you had a screen. Fancy.
Yeah, it's fancy, dude.
Okay. I mean, hey, man. Yeah, I mean, hey, you working with what you got with, man. It's good. It's working.
That's how you do life, bro.
I'll play VR in a few. I move. I do want to get like Half-Life Alyx eventually because that one looks really amazing.
That one does look pretty cool. So yeah, the PSVR that doesn't track your head movement. It's like shift clicks.
It does. Mm-hmm. They have the one camera that does it, but the camera is like Xbox Kinect level camera.
Yeah, like there's like 2 iterations of the like PS4. I guess that's like it's the PS now because it works with PS5. Okay. Their camera, and one of them is like garbage tier, and I don't know which one I have though. It's so far like it streams in 1080p whenever I like stream on PlayStation.
Yeah,
but you can use PSVR on Android and PC now.
It's so wild.
What?
Yeah, dude. Third-party software be like that.
I know. So I recently got this game called Swordsman on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My God. So it's supposed to be like the PS version of Blades and Sorcery on the PC VR.
Mm-hmm.
And it by far is the most sweatiest, most enjoyable like sword playing game. Because it makes you actually have to like there's a level of spam that you cannot do in this game. Because the bots are like, oh, you want to do shit? Smack. And they just kill you. And you're like, okay, that was level 1.
It's a mean game then, huh?
It's mean. I had to fight. So I was over at Jack's place and we stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning playing this damn game. All of them have their own like VR things. And they were complaining to me about my PlayStation VR. And they're like, how do you play like this on the game and just move with the buttons and stuff? I was like, y'all got like $4,000 to $1,000 equipment upstairs. Buy the damn game yourself and then don't complain.
Yeah.
They were like, no.
Fair.
I was like, and then we beat this boss who was supposed to be really, really hard. and I went and did it because I saw what one of the guys, his brother. I don't know if you remember Jimmy. Do you remember him?
Jimmy, yeah.
Oh, it's on Steam.
Yeah.
Got you.
He was doing the more spam thing. He would kind of like just hold the swords in between and kind of like juggle the sword. Yeah,
the Wiimote method.
Yeah. And so it worked for a little bit, but he got the dude down to like half health out of like after 5 minutes. And he's it's getting tiring. And I was like, yeah, it looks like it. And so I went and looked back some of the stats of some of the weapons, and I found the one that had like the highest stab damage and the one that had like a little bit more maneuverability. So I was just able to parry, stab in the face, and just keep doing that over and over again until I killed him. It took me about 10 minutes, but I did it in one try. And they were like, that was insane. I was like, I know. I'm sitting there on the couch.
Cool.
Like, I sat there on the couch and I was just like
I remember VR being tiring when I tried it out, dude, because I was playing super hot. I got so hooked on that. So like all the ducking and weaving. Oh man. It's a full body thing.
Does Twitch forbid us from saying like locations and stuff?
No?
I think location's fine. I think it's literally just like talking about people. Like I think it's full names. It's like name dropping.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, do you remember Southwest Plaza?
Yeah.
So they used to have a VR arcade over there next to
Really? Really? Was that after or before they did construction?
After they renovated.
Okay.
But they closed down and put a Victoria's Secret in there. I'm not mad, but
it's whatever, but I'm a little mad.
They closed the arcade like by where we live, and they put like it's a e-bike shop, so it's only electric bicycles. And I'm like, of all the fucking things you could have replaced this only arcade in the state with, like,
they just took the computers and hooked them up to the bikes.
Exactly. It's just like there was like pinball and what is it? The floaty hockey table one and huge ass Jenga and DDR and
I like huge Jenga. Huge Jenga is one of my favorite things.
Huge Jenga's fun.
Yeah.
That thing was insane.
I went to, so everyone used to like talk to me about going to the 1UP bar, you know, in Denver, with all the big old arcade and stuff.
There's one.
And I went there one time, and I didn't play any games. I just went outside and played the giant Jenga in the backyard.
Wait, Kai, isn't that kind of like what we have in Boulder? What's it called? The arcade place?
Oh, like the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Press Play?
Press Play, yeah. I think it's the same idea. I think we went there on my birthday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I mean, it's a cool place, but it's really expensive. So
I don't think I remember Press Play much at all.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, I think I had like 16 or 17 drinks on my birthday when I turned 21. So
that's a good thing that you don't remember.
I guess so.
That's what happened on my birthday, Micah. Thanks to you, dude.
Huh.
Mikey took me to where he worked, and he was just like giving me a ton of shots, and I was on an empty stomach as well. So Micah's like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing good, dude."
It was like 12 a.m. It was like noon. Kendall's like Kendall just woke up, is like eating like but before the food got there, the bartender had already given him like three drinks.
Yeah, and I'm a lightweight, dude.
It was Brian. Do you remember him? He came back for like a second. He didn't give a fuck. That's why he got fired, I think.
Yeah, he was just giving me like top shelf stuff. It was great.
I don't drink all that much. I mean, but normally when I do, I always try to forget. I always try to remember. I'm like, especially around Jack, he's always like, let's have a shot. I'm like, hold up, I need to eat something first because I know what this shit's gonna do to me.
Yeah,
need to eat something first. And he's like,
it's gonna knock me on my ass.
I was like, dude, I don't sit here and I don't have alcohol at my leisure every day. Him and his brother and Mike, they have it all the time, and they're like, how do you guys have this tolerance just up here?
Oh, I don't get it, man. That's too much. One of my roommates, he's got a crazy tolerance, man, and I like one beer like gets me tipsy.
Yo, to me, it's expensive.
Yeah,
alcohol is really expensive.
Yeah.
It kind of partially don't smoke weed at the same time.
I'm definitely more of a stoner than a drinker, man. Just because like I drop like $20 every like 3 weeks on weed, you know.
Weed's way less expensive though. I think it's a better bang for your buck than alcohol.
I agree. I have a lot more. Like, I get a lot more out of weed than alcohol.
Especially if you like peep deals at the dispos.
Oh, dude, yeah, they got great deals, bro.
Kyle, I like the headphones. They're sweet. I don't think I've seen them.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was getting self-conscious. I was the only one not using headphones, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll throw them on.
Dude, they look awesome. I like how it's attached. The earphone is attached. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, like the retro headphones. Retro headphones are cool.
Like, for those robots. Oh God, what are they called?
What, the anime ones or the Transformer ones?
Both. Gundam. Gundam.
Yeah, Gundam.
Thank you. I was like, yes, they are the anime Transformers. Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly what they are. Anime Transformers, bro.
Is buying a used PSVR a bad idea?
Probably not.
Like a COVID liability?
Probably just like spray it down with like,
yeah,
I don't know, disinfectant or ISO or something.
Yeah.
Because you can only buy PSVR with the camera, and the camera's like a big part of the price, and I'm like, I already have one. I want that.
Find somebody on Craigslist who's just selling it. I'm just kidding. No, that's probably even worse.
I don't think it's like
on Craigslist doing it.
Yeah.
Age of VR, please come soon. You know what my biggest disappointment with VR was me and Micah for a while were looking at this place. It was like a VR.
Was it VR arcade? Yeah.
And we thought like a whole bunch of people would show up at once, like put on VR headsets and like interact with each other. But it's literally just booths that you swap out VR headsets on. That's so lame. That's so uncool.
Yeah, like I wanted to be like all four of us like sync in and we like play like VR like survival game or something.
Oh yeah, like VR chat. VR chat.
Yeah, there you go. That's a horror game right there. Is VR?
Yes.
No, I was gonna say they have stuff like that, but it's in Utah. So they have a thing where you can actually put on the headset like that. They actually give you like
with the walking, like props. They have like the little like the thing that tracks your feet, and it's like a little like treadmill kind of. But
not even that, but like they actually have movable headsets where like they have the wires up onto the ceiling and give you like bungee.
So like follows you, huh?
Yeah, the wires will follow you as you're walking around, and they have a pre-built, pre-programmed track for you to go through.
What?
You can actually go and like PvP people in real VR with like in-game props.
Is it like VR laser tag kind of?
Basically, yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm down.
That's kind of
where is that?
In Utah, somewhere in Utah.
Let's drive to Utah, dude.
Yeah, I've driven to Utah before. Let's do it again.
It ain't that far. It's not that far.
How hard could it be?
It's expensive though. As far as I heard, you have to like book it out. I don't even know what they're doing during COVID.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. I forgot everyone's like.
I still gotta do a puzzle room with some boys, man.
Have you done like an escape room thing?
I want to do one really bad.
Wait, what were you asking? Has anybody done?
Have you done an escape room?
Yeah, I've done one.
Here?
I've done two actually. I've done two.
How is it?
Both like via birthday parties in like high school.
Are they like super? Are they fun?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think you need to.
It probably depends on the one.
Also. Well, I think you need to like really go into it with a group of people that's like really invested in solving a puzzle, because otherwise, like, you just kind of make jokes and like.
If we went in, we wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If it's like us, Kyle, Mario, Jacques, I feel like we wouldn't do anything.
People you're gonna have fun with. Don't think of who's gonna help me solve the puzzle, because all you're gonna do is gonna feel like you're a piece of shit that don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a good puzzle solver. That's not me, dude.
I think too much. I think too much about things. I'm like, well, what if they did something so intricate into this? And
it's probably
Jill used to work at a VR room.
I bet those puzzle rooms are easy to overthink. I bet it's pretty simple, because it's probably made so children can do it.
What's funny, I've read like people's stories who've worked at puzzle games or worked at like at puzzle rooms, and like people, they say that like, yeah, almost everyone overthinks it. Like people are like punching holes in walls and shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to do. It's really easy to do, because like you're in them and you're like what I need to find this code, but I can't find this code because it's hidden behind the glass behind this keypad. What if I just
What if I just smash it?
Well, the thing is, like, they give you an hour, and it's like you start from I absolutely know nothing about this, and then like you find like we found like the first
Clue.
like 5 steps, and it was like hours done, and I was like, okay, can we like pay for another one? And they're like, nope, more people in line. And you're like,
Yeah, it's basically
okay.
like LARPing a D&D puzzles thing, except you have like
I'm so
an
bad at
hour to
D&D
do.
puzzles. I just don't even. I don't even try. I'm like, you guys figure it out.
Whenever whenever we come across a puzzle in D&D, Micah just shuts up.
I just check out. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I guess me and Mario got to do this.
This is not why
man.
I'm playing. I'm not playing D to answer puzzles. I'm playing it to role play and get rich. I'm trying to become like the Rockefeller of our of like the nation.
What are you guys currently playing as?
I'm Kendall's nephew. I'm a dwarf fighter. But
yeah, I'm a dwarf cleric. Baldric Daybreaker.
And then so I'm just trying to get super rich. We bought like 2/3 of a college.
Of like a college because it was getting built. Yeah, like a magic college. Think like College of Winter.
And then
so you're now like investors now?
Yeah, we're investors.
Yeah.
We're already like probably in like the top 1%. But I want to be in the top 0.01%. I want to like I basically just want to be like a horrible capitalist in this game. And just game the system because it works, and I wouldn't do it in real life because I have like morals. So I'm not gonna fucking like take advantage of people, but I'll take advantage of imaginary people.
It's pretty fun. What are you playing right now, Dre?
So in Jack's campaign, we kind of did a little bit of nonsensical bullshit.
Yeah.
So he's doing this whole like demon, like a hell realm type thing.
Yeah.
Trying to one of us was had escaped the terrible fate, went up to heaven, and had the choice right then and there to either end the campaign or actually start the campaign. And so it was my character just because of the role that I got. And so I actually we homebrewed the hell out of this because I wanted to play a Sorlock really bad. I don't know if you know what that is. So it's a sorcerer and a warlock multi-class.
Oh, got you.
And I've never played a full-fledged magical character before. So I heard from the YouTube page, Dungeon Dudes, that was like one of the top tier like multi-class things. And I was like, that's a good idea.
I already see it building together because like that's like such high damage, dude. Are you kidding me?
It is. It's a glass cannon, and especially with like quicken spell, twin spell, for the sorcerer, it's ridiculous because you can literally do 2 fireballs in the same action.
Wow,
how does multi-classing work?
So multi-classing is you have to have certain stats in order to multi-class into it. I've never had to worry about that because most of the stats that I do, I usually min-max the things that I want to. So normally when I'm looking at the multi-class, I'm like, all right, well, I already have these features. These are the ones that'll fit best. Or sometimes I'm like, let's go janky and let's see how this works out. So it really just depends. But this was actually the first magical character that I've made that I had to multi-class on. And so when you multi-class with a magical character, you actually don't gain more spell slots. You just know more spells, but you have to have certain prepared spells for that that time. So you can, for sorcerers have up to level 9 spells. Warlocks also have up to level 9 spells, but they're evocations. So technically they're not spell slots. They can just use them once per day. So technically I have 2 level 9 spell slots that I could use, and a warlock feature, a warlock feature that I can gain all my spell slots. Not even that. I could just take a minute and get my spell slots back.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
That's OP, dude.
So I can use 9th level wish, do something, and then get all my spell slots back. But the only problem with using wish is that I can't. The more I keep using spells after I use wish, I literally deplete my own health pool until I'm unconscious till the next long rest.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
we just got kidnapped.
Yeah.
We're kidnapped right now, and it sucks.
By the what type of people? The yak people?
They were like yak people in the mountains.
What type of?
And we land there. We're running
Storm King Thunder or something.
Storm King's Thunder.
Okay.
We're running that module right now.
It's like giants have taken over.
Yeah, our DM is pretty cool because he throws in like random stuff he's come up with on his own. That's
We
the fun
fuck
of
around
DM.
a lot. We're not very good at sticking to the task at hand.
I like questing.
Right, that's fun.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. Yeah,
I like role playing.
I've tried doing a Star Wars campaign, but the only problem is the type of modules that they have for that stuff. It gets really complicated and really overbearing. Just the amount of information.
Yeah,
you have
and I don't like that in D&D, man.
No.
I don't like that at all. I want it streamlined. You know.
Yeah.
That's why 5e is probably the best.
I like that the D&D has that type of streamline. Like if you can invoke the D&D rules for Star Wars, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that they have their own dice and other things like that, I'm just like, it's already D&D already in itself is so much. To have a new player come in and be like, yeah, you need like 5 sets of this one die versus yeah, it's ridiculous. And you're just like, I don't understand what the stats are, what's this is, and then you have to go over it like 4 or 5 times, and so you just get confused really quickly.
I mean, there's so many like tabletop games; it's a lot. Because the first one I actually played was Savage Worlds. I don't know if anyone's heard of that.
You were telling me about it one time.
That's what I played first. It's kind of like D&D. It's pretty simple. I think at the time, this is before 5e. It was like when D&D was, I think it was still 3.5. I think at that time, it was like simpler than D&D because D&D was very complicated. But I think at this point, it's probably pretty similar. But I did like that one. I liked I think it was cool how your characters had to have like to take positive perks, you had to take negative perks as well and stuff.
Dre, I have an interesting D&D question for you. It's kind of a set of 2 questions. How many like different D&D like groups and players have you been with over the years? Like a lot of different ones?
Okay. I think you could tell by the preparedness for this that it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
When I say that, I mean so I've been a part of a certain group for a while. I've ran with the group for at least 2.5 to 3 years at this point. Have we run the same campaign? No.
Yeah.
All of us. So when I first started actually getting into D&D, a buddy of mine, he offered me to go down to his friend's place to go and kind of do it. I went for 1 session and I was like, this is cool. But then I started realizing the commitment that I had to go actually to this place every week. And it was really hot.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot of room. So I mean, like, it was like environmental factors that kind of like pushed me off. And I was like, I don't know. It's like I don't like feeling like I'm walking into somebody else's house that I don't know. And something I'm not familiar with, and being like, I'm here to role play.
Let's go.
We've been doing online for like 4.5 years now, I think.
Yeah, just because it's hard to get a lot of people together, you know.
4 years.
How long have you guys been playing your current campaign?
Our current one over a year.
Over a year.
What I thought.
Oh yeah. No, you're good.
Because kind of who were we playing? I distinctly remember playing. Like we were playing before I started college, like on Roll20.
Yeah, we've been playing since I want to say 6 years.
Maybe 5. I think it probably started
Because I don't know. I just remember because I was the first DM.
Yeah, that's group. True. Yeah, maybe it is longer.
I DM'd for like 2 years.
And when was that? Maybe you're right.
I think I was 18 at the time. That's why I say 6 years.
And then
you telling me about that.
Who was in that campaign? Was it me, Mario, Eddie?
No, it was you, Mario, Keelan.
Oh yes, because that was when we were at when me and Kyle lived together.
Yeah.
And then after that, we started playing with Talon, with Eddie, right?
Yeah, with Eddie. That one didn't last that long. I want to say it was like 6 months.
This current one's lasted a while.
Long time. And we've done several campaigns with our current group. Oh no, we jumped from campaign to campaign a lot. I don't know.
We've been sticking with this one for a good while now, though. We're like over halfway.
Fun. How about you, Dre? How long you been playing?
I think this one that I'm doing right now, the one that I'm DMing, is the longest we've done, because we've done this one since September, I think. But it's only because we've gotten together maybe. So each time, how long do your sessions usually go?
3 to 4 hours.
3.
2.5 maybe.
Yeah, I kind of have no limit on mine, so it can go from like 4 to 6 hours, depending on how they want to do it. And I ask them, I'm like, this is a good stopping point. Y'all want to keep going? And they're like, yeah. I was like, shit.
Yeah, I remember doing that as a DM, like when they wanted to keep going. So it's like, all right, improv skills, let's go.
Seriously, no, that's where that shit comes down. And I'm like, sometimes I improv and I make storylines that I didn't even see coming, and I'm gasping myself. I'm like, oh.
It was fun. It was fun being a DM because your players always do something you never planned to do, so you gotta come up with stuff on the spot. That was my favorite part because I've DM'd for a couple different groups of friends, throughout my life. And
how do you deal with bards, Caleb?
I deal with bards. I don't know. I just let them be bards. I let them do whatever that stupid bullshit they want.
I like bards. I was playing a detective before my dwarf.
Detective Sarah Lore.
Yeah. And then I had an actor. I don't remember. Bartholomew Rousseau, actor for hire. That's what it was. It just came back to me.
Mike has done the weirdest characters. He's played a crab man, a turtle man. The crab man was your best.
Yeah, but he got demoralized. Was Mario DMing then? Right? Mario like crushed.
Yeah, Mario was DMing at that time.
Oh my god, he made us like kill a child, and then like he like had like we killed a soldier, and then that soldier's child came back. And like it was like guilt tripping us, and like he just kept going for so long and made it so depressing that I felt my character break, and he like kind of broke inside. I changed characters. No. But then Keelan like fucking like cut that kid's hands off.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then he ended his character by cutting off all of his limbs.
Yeah,
after murdering our friend's character.
Yeah, so basically, Keelan like played D&D with us for a long time, but he never like really cared about it. So he just did stupid stuff. That I was like, oh, dude, it was so hard being a DM for him.
What has been the most overpowered character that you've had?
That I've had personally, this guy named Anthrax.
Okay.
He was a sorcerer I made. So fucking strong, dude. So strong. I just min-maxed the fuck out of him.
I don't really. I don't think I focus on making like super powerful characters. I make goofy characters.
Yeah, Mike's characters are like fun to roleplay.
So like, okay, so rather than saying like your strongest character, like what you feel like was your best character, someone that you felt like was like
I liked the actor. I just didn't get to use him long, but maybe that's why I like him. That it was very short lived. We only played like 3 or 4 sessions before we stopped. So like,
I'm gonna look at mine. I'm gonna look at my characters because I just have a lot. What about you, Dre?
I had, when we first started playing D&D, I had this character that I had talked to Jack about. It was one of his campaigns because shit gets wacky in Jack's campaigns. I made this character who was a monk, way of the open hand, but he was a were-tiger.
What? That's busted. That's busted, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Because
did you just click with them? Did you click with that character a lot?
It was mostly because I could sit in the front line and take a beating and give a beating.
Yeah.
And we didn't know, because none of us really actually read the player's handbook or the DM guide, so we didn't really know what hold action meant. So DM allowed me to hold action to release all of my attacks on one turn when I decided to.
Just over time. It was like a charge attack.
Oh, you like held it, and then you just held it, and then you just go boom. And, that's
and then I was like, and then I'm gonna use all my Fury of Blows right here. I was like, because it gives me and then I was like, free attack for the bite, and then he's like, how many attacks is that? I'm like, I think 12.
That's basically charging a Dragon Ball attack, dude.
Basically, I literally killed I think it was a young red dragon by myself.
You just had to like keep tanking hits though, huh?
Well, I mean, they were so focused. Well, that's another thing too. My character's stealth was actually like, so I literally had to roll maybe like 9 or less, and I'd be stealth.
Yeah,
9 or higher, and I'd be stealth, and that's all
awesome.
it would be.
So I have 2 characters I was really fond of. One was named Servoff. He was a vampire rogue.
Oh shit.
He just did crazy stupid damage, so he was fun because rogues just do stupid damage.
I've tried playing rogues before, but I think I liked. I'll tell you afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah. My second one's is her name was Hika. She's a little bard kobold who her whole shtick was she was just like uncomfortably sexy, just like stupidest highest charisma, and so everyone around her was like, "This is weird," because she was a glamour bard. So like she just gave off that vibe. It was funny. What were you saying?
Waifu stuff.
Waifu stuff. Yeah, waifu kobold.
There was this one character that I had made. He was a ASMR rogue. That
Yeah.
oh no, Eric Cochra. Eric Cochra rogue. And I took the role playing to him to heart because of the whole like the DM was skeptical of letting me play a bird, and I was like, okay, well, how about this? I was like, how about because it says here in the guide that they need to see the open sky or else they go berserk or else they go like in like a panic mode type of thing. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay. So he's like, so whenever you don't see the sky, roll a con check. I was like, okay. There was like half the campaign I was just sitting there screaming and just
Losing
like
your shit.
losing my shit, yeah. But my character always had to have the last word. So when it came time, I had beaten this gorilla character who was supposed to be like a TPK, but I underhandedly like sneak attacked, hit a nat 20, critted, and killed this dude. Left with 1 HP. The damn barbarian didn't do shit. He couldn't hit nothing to save his life. The paladin couldn't hit shit to save his life. He couldn't even he was like relying on the attack rolls to hit with his smite.
Yeah.
And so when I got focused out, dropped down to like 2 HP, killed this dude by myself, and then when we got to like the village and this lady was like, "Oh yeah, thanks. I owe you a lot." And I was like, "Yeah, it better be a lot." And the barbarian was like, "Can I hit him?" Rolls a nat 20 and then drops my character. And I was like, "Really?"
Asshole. That's my buddy Mario, dude. He's always he's always pushing around other characters for fun.
Yeah, he's a goober. He's a lot.
That's what he does in D&D. He pushes around characters all the time for fun. So like lately he like went and bought a ton of love potions. So he's been trying to roofie his party member.
He got one of our players to fall in love with Kendall, and then he tried to get me, Kendall's nephew, to fall in love with Kendall, but it didn't work because
it doesn't work because love potion doesn't work on family. Thank God. Oh fuck, that would have sucked. Just like straight up Alabama vibes.
Yeah.
Oof.
All the way. Roll Tide.
Jared, do you play Smite on PlayStation?
I played on my Series X.
Oh, you have a Series X, nice.
You can cross-play with us, Micah. So if we ever want a third or fourth,
that's sweet. No, we should.
Dre, can you message me your username? Do I just add you through Smite? Is that how it works with crossplay?
Yeah. So my actual name in Smite is different from what it actually. Because I think my PC version I had to change it because somebody else was named AlphaCelestial.
Yeah.
Wait, the Series X that is the new one, right?
Yeah, the brand.
Okay.
Brand.
Dude,
mini grid.
It's so bad. Their marketing was so bad where I'm like, I had to double check. I'm like 90% sure, but maybe it's not because I don't know. I think Xbox's new naming is very bad. But how do you like it?
It's really nice. I will say though that this thing's got like, so you know how like you open up like your laptop sometimes and you got like tabs for like Google or some shit.
Yeah,
it's kind of what the Series X does, but for games. And I forget where I'm at sometimes.
Oh,
and the
game's
have like
multiple games open.
Yeah, it'll like reload where you just left off. Like you can literally exit the game, go to another one, and then be like, all right, I'm gonna go back to my game. And then it just like doesn't even no loading time. It just pops up and you're like right in the middle of a fight. You're like, I was not ready for this.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that it has over PC is like that SSD is insane.
Yeah.
It is nice. I've been playing Destiny 2 on it, and God, the frames per second when it first dropped after Beyond Light, it almost made me sick on how smooth the damn game.
I guess consoles are finally there. It's like it took them a while to get to the point where like above 60 FPS and even reliable 60 wasn't even really there last gen.
Dude, I can run 120 in Crucible.
That's
nice. Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's insane for consoles, man. I don't know. It did take them a while to catch up to PC, but they're definitely there.
This is also my monitor. I bought this on a whim. I don't know if you could see it.
I see like half of it right now.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, is it ultra wide?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's cool. What do you think? What do you enjoy that monitor?
Wait, how does that work with the X? What is the game like all the way like spread out like that?
It can be, but I can fix the aspect ratio. So it
Okay.
doesn't. So right now, so I'm turning it on right now so you guys can see how I have it set.
I guess like because I guess it's probably like less optimized. Is that what you play your Xbox on? Oh, I see how you do it. Gotcha.
Okay.
Because it's like less optimized than.
I still have much of my
the
screen.
bars.
Yeah. For the console, but I mean that's still a nice. Is it what's like the monitor specs like res and refresh?
Well, it's one of their newer ones because I remember the dude at Best Buy. kind of upselled me on this. I was kind of looking for like a new TV because the one I've had it since since I was like 11. I still have it. It's right now. My wife is watching stuff on it. But I've had that thing since I was like 11, and we upgraded a while back and got a smart curved TV. I like that, but then I was like, I need a new TV myself, and so last year I went to Best Buy. I was like, "What y'all got? I want like a curved monitor that could play sound and stuff like that." And this guy's like, showing me like these little like 22-inch curved monitors, and I was like, "That's cool. That's cool. I like this." I was like, "It's only like $200. That's not bad." This guy's like, "We just got this new one in. Some dude returned it because he didn't like it." And I was like, "Oh," and he showed me, and it was Forza Horizon, the newest one that came out in the brand new, just all across that screen, perfect aspect ratio. The gaming on it was ridiculous.
And I was were they using a PC for that to get it to like fit the screen? Can you do that on the console where like it can like utilize the full ultra wide? That's a nice monitor, and yeah, that paired with the Series X is really sweet.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Series X just needs better exclusives now.
Yeah, but it does have the full library though. I feel like honestly, on launch, it's probably better than a PS4 5. PS5 has all the PS4 games, but I mean, I don't know if can people buy an Xbox either.
What does the Series X have? Like the whole Windows 10 library?
No, it has like Xbox One to 360 Xbox. It's backwards compatible with every single generation.
That's tight.
And it's amazing. That's so cool. So I can like play all my Halos on there, dude. I've got every like physical copy of Halo.
Dude, like how hard is that to do considering like the first PS3 was PS2 backwards compatible and PS5 is PS4? Like
I think it depends on how you do it. Like, well, so like the PS3, PS2 was like they literally put like the hardware of a PS3. And same with like the Wii, GameCube. But I think if you emulate it, like if your system is just powerful enough where it can just emulate it really easily, it's probably less difficult.
Yeah.
So, I got it all set up. This is how Destiny 2 on this damn thing.
Ooh.
Actually, that's pretty.
Oh my god, that's
tight.
That's super wide. That's crazy.
That's honestly pretty cool.
How does it do that?
I don't know.
How many inches is it like across?
Yeah.
That is a good question. I remember what it was originally. I have the box for it somewhere. Is it right here?
Oh yeah, it's not a big deal.
I have the box right here. Hold on. I was not throwing that damn thing away.
I keep all the boxes of all my PC parts because it just helps me remember stuff easier. So I've got like one big box in my closet that has all my PC boxes.
I have like my synth box. I don't know. I think I got rid of my PC box. It's just like I don't have space to hold boxes.
Yeah, it's hard. It's the only box I got because boxes do take up space. Man. I don't know.
I did keep the foam they used to ship my PC to me, where like it had like that foam around it. It's like a guard, so like traveling with it.
So it's
for sure
50-inch screen sideways.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Damn, that's cool. That's super cool.
Yeah, that's like that rivals like triple monitors for like
screen real estate.
That's me trying to zoom out to get you the full.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so sweet. Cool. That's a dope purchase, actually. I think that's worth it.
It was only like what, $800 for it.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a QLED monitor from Samsung, I think.
Oh, it's QLED. Oh my god, that's amazing.
144 hertz refresh rate.
So cool.
I have like a 1440p, 144 hertz, like 27-inch or something. And that yours really blows that one out of the water. That's a sweet monitor.
Well, I mean, like so the reason I don't play it on that one much, and I should be doing it more on first-person shooters because that shit is just
with that field of view. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Pop in your ear, but yeah, the field of view is ridiculous. I feel like I could peek around corners without looking behind corners. I'm like, here's the corner, and I'm like, hello.
Oh yeah, that POV has to be so nice, like having the vision like right here. Because I always turn up my field of view as high as I can in most games, just because I hate having like tunnel vision, especially in like competitive games. I hate it.
Oh yeah.
How does it work for Smite on the Xbox? Does it stretch it out?
Smite stretches out. I don't think Smite has caught up for that. I mean, there's a lot of it because I've even thrown
and it kind of makes sense because I think it kind of gives people, it would give you an unfair advantage, I think, in Smite if you could see more.
Sure.
It really does. So like in some games like Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, it makes the characters go from like standing up kind of a little bit dwarfish.
Yeah,
I don't think the aspect ratio, it doesn't make the aspect ratio match the type of game they were looking for. I was kind of looking forward to that with Valhalla, but even then, that one when that first came out, it
wasn't designed for, huh?
No, it was still buggy as hell.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's just super nice to have for games that do work with that aspect ratio, though. Like hell yeah,
dude. I have. There was a time where I was playing Forza Horizon, the newest one. Like,
is that 4?
Like Forza Horizon 3, I think.
3. Okay, I gotta see which one I have.
I went on a limb and bought another like little splurge thing, and I bought the steering wheel and pedal.
Oh shit!
And I put it into this damn thing.
Oh, that's gotta be nice,
dude. It was like I was looking in a damn car.
That's cool, bro. That's hella cool. I'm seeing what I have here.
Kyle, do you still aspire to like build the racing sim setup one day, Kyle?
Yeah, I went and like since when I tried like a VR with like the whole racing sim setup, it was pretty unreal. And so like I have the all the auxiliary stuff for like a driving sim, but you just gotta build like a solid rig that you can like sit in because you can mount it to your desk, but you just like give a hard turn of the wheel and everything like falls.
Yeah.
The
one that I got, definitely, I have to tell people all the time because the damn thing's got a pulley mechanism inside of it, so it gives you that
force feedback.
Yeah, I tell people, I'm like, don't force it. You force it, you're gonna rip the damn thing off the hinge. And they're like, what do you mean? They get into it, and immediately, first thing they do is, what do? Rip the damn thing off the hinge. I was like, I told you not to force it. It feels like a real car.
Don't do it, man.
So I loaded in.
I want to see. Yeah, just looking around for us, dude. It's not stretched at all. That's so cool. And you can like see all the way up, like almost the stock of your gun. That is great for landscapes, dude.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Area.
Do you have like all the Destiny 2 DLC?
Oh yeah, I've been playing Destiny 2 after it.
Oh dang!
I played it when it came out, and then I just stopped playing.
No, you're good. You're good.
Ridiculous.
But now it feels like to get into Destiny is like, all right, I guess you gotta probably like run up all the money to like get all the DLCs if you're gonna enjoy yourself, I'd imagine.
Right now, all of the DLC up to Beyond Light on Ultimate Game Pass thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotcha. I think one of the coolest things Xbox has ever done is the Xbox Game Pass. That's like gotten a lot of people into gaming, actually. Because you just pay every month and you get free games. Like, that's actually a pretty sweet subscription service. Dang, that just looks good, man. I can see the high refresh rate, too. That's smooth.
a little great on the end.
I can imagine the 120 hertz is like super nice.
Oh yeah.
That's like I have no interest in ever playing a Call of Duty game ever again, and except for like zombies on like older ones. Except that what Black Ops Cold War is like 4K 120 hertz on PS5, and I'm like,
maybe you
I want to
experience
that, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll consider it if Cold War has good modding.
Nah, I'm not buying it.
The new
Oh yeah, I can't justify it. I don't think.
New Outbreak event. I liked it.
Okay, I got you.
Who do you play in Smite, or like what role?
Oh, dude, I'm a Phil main.
Yeah, me too.
Newest one I've been kind of been trying to get a little bit better in carries.
Yeah.
Lane.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Or who do you have God rank 10 on? That's a good question.
What?
Yeah.
The 100.
Yeah, I don't know if it gets picked up through the
camera.
I think it does because it actually looks more blurry to us because there's like more frames than the camera can keep up with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what I noticed when I have like when I stream, if my frame rate on my monitor is 144 hertz, but I'm streaming in 60, it makes the stream look choppy.
I can see that.
Oh, for sure.
My main gods might have my first god that I'm in on.
Oh, okay.
Because I liked how he looked. I liked the aesthetic, and I thought he was badass.
So yeah, you never got to play when Kukul Khan was
AlphaCelestial.
Oh yeah,
AlphaCelestial.
Mighty Storm.
What's your gamer tag? Will you type it?
Are you trying to look me up on?
Oh, is it the same?
Are you trying to look me up on Smite Guru?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look you up on Smite.
You can look me up. I'm Ajak. AIJAK.
Ajak.
I'm my really old tags of Film Master.
Kendall,
what is that cigarette ass looking at that? Was it beer?
What's
it's
up?
foamy beer. It looked like a cigarette to me too.
Beer Xbox.
Oh, the new Cupid skin's cool. I like that. I actually really like that I want it, but I'm not going to spend money on this game anymore. Hey, I finally got the win-loss rate back to positive.
No, legit. We gotta play some Smite though.
Yeah, I'm done.
That game is like never leaving my life. I think.
I still need to finish this. I need to like when's this battle pass end? 13 days after. Fuck. When's my exams? Yeah, after my exams next week, I gotta like no life it to get that Aphrodite skin. I bought it.
Yeah,
I wanted
you do.
That Aphrodite skin.
I watched the shows, like their update shows a lot, and
yeah,
I can tell that Hi-Rez, has been making battle passes, and I know she's had a big hand in the next one that's like all furries.
I don't know who. I don't think I know who Hi-Rez Tina is even.
I don't know. Hi-Rez Tina, is that like a good or bad thing that she has her hands in it?
Hi-Rez,
in your opinion?
Tina is she's really funny. She's snarky as hell. But she's into a lot of the cuter skins, like some of the chibi skins. I think are her work.
That's true. There's lots of cutesy skins now. I've realized.
Yeah.
When it comes to
everything in this battle pass is pretty much her kind of like overproduction. I think.
Okay. I do like these battle pass skins. I think they're pretty cool.
This one is okay.
It's all right. I like Aphrodite, so I'm happy that she got it. That I can get a skin of hers. I guess.
Bro, how many skins?
I don't know, but like it's impossible to get like old skins without spending $1 billion on the loot chest. So I'm like, it's my chance to get a skin.
Yeah, I hate that, man. Back in the day, you're able to just buy any skin.
I do like the Mastermind emoji. I think that one's pretty cool. But whoever's behind the Kawaii Bastet is the real monster.
High risk.
The Kawaii Pop, that's probably my least favorite skin in the game.
The new Ares remake is still one of my favorite reskins. Like, that looks good.
I'm excited for new Sobek.
New Sobek, let's go.
Yeah, that
Sobek is so ugly.
He needs it.
He needs it. Are you looking for your gamer tag?
I had to do it a certain way.
I think you can type in your gamer tag, I think. Like your Xbox one?
But I had 2 of them.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Where are they like not combined?
So they did combine, but when it combined them, it dropped the other account.
Gotcha. I have exactly 3,500 games of Smite played.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of hours in it.
Micah's got like twice my hours.
Yeah, I'm like over 1,300.
Because back in the day, I was only able to play Smite like half the week, and so Micah would just play without me. You got 3,500, I got 1,300, so almost.
Got it. So, it is. Put it in the chat.
Okay, sweet. Because I'll add you on Smite like right now.
Yeah, I'm very busy this week with my semester, but like
that's how I have it spelled.
Got you.
In like a week, I'd be down to play some Smite.
How many play time hours do you guys have?
I have
played hours.
I have
520 right now.
520.
Yeah, so Micah's got.
I have 1,300.
Yeah, I got 520.
870 for you. Gray on yours. I'm winning. I have the least life, or I have the most. I have the most Smite life.
Mike is the smitiest here, dude.
How many hours do you have?
1,300.
Hot damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played in high school, man. That's like when
I
you
played
had
since
like
2013, so.
Yeah.
You have like 3 years on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played since 2013 as well. It's just I've only played like when me and Mike. I never solo play Smite. I'm not a solo queuer.
I don't do that either. I mean, I've been doing duel a little bit, but
yeah. I don't know. I just don't like playing the game. I don't like playing MOBAs alone. That's just lame.
Yeah, you get called out too much.
Yeah, dude. Thankfully, Smite's kind of like one of the least toxic games I've played.
People will argue that, but I mean, like, compared to like, because I had watched this video on like who had the most, like the MOBA that was the most toxic, and by far it was like Dota and League of Legends.
Yeah,
League of Legends is
sure.
I'd say I'd imagine it would be League first and then Dota second. I feel like Dota's toxic. Just oh my god, this games take so long.
Oh yeah.
Wild. Kendall, you kind of like got into Dota a little bit more than I did. I mean, I didn't get into it at all.
I literally only played like 2 matches.
Oh really? Oh,
but
yeah,
like
7.6 hours.
I still vividly remember them because they were so fucking long, and I thought like, oh my god.
My favorite thing about Dota is the names.
Oh man, it was wild.
I never tried Dota because I heard about it, but when I played League, I was like, if Dota's anything like this, I don't know if I can play it.
Dota's like League, but way more, but make it like 4 times more complicated.
Oh yeah, then hell no.
It's Smite's the perfect MOBA.
I just love the names that they have of the characters. There's a character named Anti-Mage in Dota.
Yeah, Anti-Mage.
Doom, Tusk, Elder Titan, Phantom Lancer, Sniper, Void Spirit. Like, it's just not very creative. Shadow Demon. Oh shit, they got Shadow Demon and
Shadow Demon.
I mean Shadow Demon.
Where is like Dota based in, or like based from, or something like that?
Made from Valve, dude.
It is a mod for Warcraft 3.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, like, what's this? Is it like an American game?
Oh yeah, it's made by Valve.
Okay,
it's totally American, which is weird because that's like the most Korean game ever.
Dude, their
servers are dedicated.
Besides StarCraft, that's like the most Korean game I've seen.
Too.
Yeah, so I've been playing since season 3, which is what, like 26.
Yeah, plenty of time. You play a shit ton, man.
Just I have the Archon Thanatos.
Yeah, he's got Archon Thanatos. What the fuck?
Don't flex on me until you've got the demonic Anubis, all right?
I don't I don't have any other. That's the only of the tier 5 skins I have.
You don't have any other tier 5s?
I didn't do any other Odysseys after the first one.
What? Dude,
It's
I have
so much.
everything
It's a lot of money.
after Archon Thanatos.
Are you a whale?
What's that?
It's like the percent of the population that just buys like a ton of stuff.
No, I'm
like
not
a big buyer.
I'm not a whale. I'm the whale, bro.
You're the whale.
The one and only. The one and only.
Let me see how much fucking customization that I have on my goddamn my goddamn profile. And I will tell you that I am the goddamn whale.
I am the biggest. Like my biggest whale story from Smite is I was really trying to get Ragnarok Fenrir, and the only way to get him was from a chest, and I dropped like $100 fucking.
I got him for like second drop from that chest. I think
Micah got him second drop. I got it last drop. It was the very last thing I got. Oh my god!
I know. I hated those chests. You know what?
Oh.
To this day, I have never had to deal with that random loot drop because I have so much.
Did you buy everything?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, new skin come out. I have 2 chances.
Yeah. No, yeah, seriously, when a skin comes out, that's the only time you can get it. Really, like reliably. I think Dre's doing it the cheapest way.
No, because he's spending all the money.
All right. So I have 1,026 god skins, 74 wards, and then 390 other profile account stuff.
Oh my god, here, let me check. Wait, how many skins did you have?
1,026.
Oh my god.
What's that in? Oh my god, I have 379.
Bro, that's
not even play, man. They just.
But I have Archon Thanatos, so you can't.
I could do that too. I wanted to drop $1,000 on their community streams.
Oh, you can still get it?
Yeah, and the Poseidon. People will go over the Poseidon skin over the Archon Thanatos because they want the Poseidon skin. I'm like, why? Why?
What do you see in the amount of skins you got?
Do you go to your profile?
Yeah.
Stats.
Oh, in Smite?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a look right now. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm the whale.
How many masteries do you have?
Because I just do not play Smite.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry. I feel like you're like we've been talking about Smite a lot in D&D. You're like, I don't know about these. Like, I was just sitting there in the corner.
Things I don't do.
I'm sorry, Kyle.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
We're total geeks, bro.
I have 9 rank 10 masteries.
Mike has got a lot because he back when like there weren't that many gods, he was trying to like master every single. Oh no, you're just trying to get God rank 1 everything.
Wait, were you saying? Yeah. Wait, yours? Are you saying 9 diamonds?
9 diamonds. Yeah.
I have 8 diamonds.
Ooh.
I'm close. I have 2 God rank 8s though.
I'm close to 10 because I have Kernanos at rank 9 right now at 906. I've been playing him a little bit.
I got Heimdallr at 877, so he's close.
I got the least amount. I was at the high res expo for his reveal.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Oh shit! Damn.
I got to talk to high res Ajax about the lore. He was like, not a lot of people know that. I was like, dude, like I live for that damn story, man. I was like, what is happening?
I have 154 skins.
All right, man.
Oh shit! And you got everybody mastered?
Oh hell yeah! I think everybody except for. Do I have everybody mastered?
You got everybody. Yeah, I'm checking your profile.
And I've got 1 diamond. I'm just such a.
You've got 1 diamond. Kendall, how many? I have like fuck. I just like 1. I guess it's kind of big now. I've been on my 1.
My Onher is almost diamond. He needs just a couple more matches. So.
Oh shit! I haven't even. Like I play on her maybe like up to rank 3 or 4, but I've never diamond. I haven't diamond him as of yet.
I have 10 gods I need to master.
Got a high skill cap though. It really is high skill cap.
I don't know. Literally for most of my Smite career, I've just played Amir. Just because I wanted to go hard on one god because I'm crazy. Good old Daddy Amir. So that's like where all my playtime is, and that's why I only have one mastery. That's Amir. I've been branching out a lot lately, but legit, like the first like 3 years I've ever played Smite was just Amir.
You ever tried? What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say I've never played Tsukiyomi or Tiamat, and I've played everyone else, and I've only have 10 left to go before I master. I'm probably never gonna have them all mastered again, though. I don't care about like some of those gods.
Are you guys on Smite right now?
I just closed it.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm like looking at the app. Yeah, I have the app open.
Gotcha. No, have you guys like dipped your toe in the new goddess, Tiamat?
No, I haven't
Not
played yet. Or played her yet.
Not yet.
She's kind of crazy though.
She has like a ton of abilities, right?
She's like Merlin in the sense that she has like 3 things that she can do, like 3 different sets of abilities that she can do, but she can only use 1 set per time. That makes sense.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like King Arthur where it like switch stances, which is a really cool idea. But she has like 3 main abilities for her first stance, and then her ult gives her 3 more. And then you jump down to her from her flying stance to her ground stance, and then she's got 3 abilities plus her ult. Or no, she's got those abilities and her ult to kind of work around with, but her ult and that one doesn't give her another set of abilities.
Gotcha.
But the thing that makes her interesting is the fact that when she's in her ground stance, she has an execute on minions and jungle camps. So if you're at a jungle camp with, like, say you're at red buff, and you use your one ability to execute those minions, you will take that buff and drop another buff. The same buff that you just got, you'll drop another one right there, but you'll have another ring around you. And then you can go and walk over to speed camp, grab that buff, and have 2 buffs on you at the same time.
Just like old Smite. Old Smite used to let you just carry as many buffs as you wanted.
I'd roam around as Bakasura with fucking like 4 buffs on you, and you're just a monster.
It was wild. Those were the wild days.
No, I miss my favorite time of Smite was Arachne is one of my favorite characters. But like before when she planted, did you play before she was reworked?
I didn't know she got a rework. What was the rework?
She used to be able to plant eggs where she could have up to 5. So what we would do is you like plant egg sacs instead of like the web. Sorry, Arachne.
No, I mean kind of like she does like the plant thing, like the Stephanie thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, and then so you can they pop and do 2 spiders. So you place 5 of those at Gold Fury before the game starts, and then the game starts and you get level 1 Gold Fury.
We got level 1 Gold Fury every
game, and like rarely would we get challenged, and it just like you just fucking like steamroll because back it was before like Gold Fury had timing, and you could just put 5 spiders down so they just tank it while
we used to do crazy shit like invades all the time. Now we just don't do that anymore. We should try invades again. I like doing invades
hell a lot.
Yeah, though they really discourage it, but that was just it was the Wild West, man. Early Smite.
I mean, like you just through that entire time, the pros really weren't setting a whole lot of precedents. Nowadays, everybody is copying what the pros are doing. So they see one pro game where one people invade, and all of a sudden it's fucking meta, and they just they just keep doing it. I'm like,
me and Mike have never done meta, dude. Meta sucks.
Yeah, I kind of play like whatever the hell I feel like. You know, I'll go meta in bands if I feel like a god is overperforming too hard, and I'm in like. If I'm trying to play ranked, then hell yeah, I'm gonna ban that god. Like Cthulhu in duel, hell no, that is disgusting, and that needs to be gone.
You know what I do in duels? I pass every ban. That's just like I'm not afraid of you type move. I'll do that. I don't play a lot of duels, but when I do duels, I always pass the bans. I'm just like, nope.
Did you see my recent game right there for the ranked duel?
I've not now. I didn't look at your history.
I saw that Geb had 100% win rate on Smite stats.
What?
In duel?
What?
Yeah. And I was like, why? Why does he have 100% win rate, but nobody's banned him? So I went through the top 5 bans to see who is this guy playing, and then I was like, you know what? No. Like, no. I'm gonna actually ban the guys who stopped Geb for what Geb does. and this guy picked Baron Samdi against me, and I was like, yes, yes,
Yes. Good.
good, the power.
Do it.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
So that game. So my ranked duel. Oh, also too, Cerberus. Right now.
Cerberus is good right now. Like me and Mike were playing ARAM and the enemy Cerberus just wrecked us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm a little sad. We used to be able to do like very unconventional duo lanes, but I feel like it's like
me and Mike used to do weird shit in duo lane all the time. Like we used to do Mercury and Mirror was like our big play for like a year.
You know what I've been trying to do? I've been trying to make this meta where you let the mages go solo lane and you put warriors mid lane.
What?
Because it makes more sense for the warriors to be in the mid lane because they're the ones who are going to be putting the protections on early game and focusing out damage early on.
Yeah.
You let the mages and the carries do their shit over in the both side lanes, and you put tanks in mid where junglers are rotating in and out and they can keep a constant eye on the fucking jungler.
I like it.
That was my theory because one, not only that, but that gives blue buff back to mages rather than giving it to the fucking solo laner. Like, why does the solo laner need that?
I mean, a lot of warriors are really mana hungry.
They are.
That is true.
Like for me to play like Hercules without blue buff would be pretty hard.
True. But I think that would make it a little bit more interesting because then you wouldn't have gods like Chalk coming through all the damn time. Because Chalk is like before this new map dropped, it was nothing but like sustain gods. You know?
That's kind of it's been like that like I feel like that's a common theme in solo lane.
It has.
It's
but like
the heals.
Hercules, Yorm.
Amazon.
Amaterasu.
Yeah.
Sun Wukong kind of.
Horus has a heal.
Kind of.
Some Wukong's
there's a lot of heals. Tyr has good sustain.
Yeah, Tyr's pretty good. I've been playing Tyr solo. He's fun. He can be really fun. Especially
I like our duo lane that's been most fun is Horus. Ken will play Horus. And I'll go Soul.
Oh yeah, Horus Soul or what was the other one?
Soul
Hercules
carry
Soul.
a lot. Hercules Soul. Yeah, I like Soul carry.
Really good.
That's some jank.
Because her like right off the bat damage is so insane. Like you can just
Stellar Burst is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That deals way too much damage. For
Definitely.
Like, level 2, level 3.
And then her like auto attack passive also just where like if they leave you with the tower for like 10 seconds, it's gone.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Even like, and the problem with Soul too is that like, it doesn't even matter where the hell she's going. You can have like another hunter in mid lane and you'd be fine. You could throw Soul in mid lane. You could throw Soul in carry. Hell, you could throw her in freaking in solo lane. She'd be fine.
That should be fun anywhere.
One of my favorite supports lately has been Terra. I've been having a lot of fun with Terra. Terra's just fun because you just kind of go in and throw fists for a while. You don't really have to give a fuck. It's fun.
She's the engage. She's the
engage
queen.
Kyle.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Is there any topics that you have or anything? I feel like we've been talking about things that's just out of your wheelhouse. I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, I do feel kind of bad.
I mean, no, not really. Like, like you guys are having like a pretty like committed conversation, so it's like all right.
Stimulus passed.
Stimulus did pass.
Okay, well, is it gonna come though?
Yeah, I think so. I think the child thing is actually pretty good.
Is the stipulations on the stimulus you have to pay your taxes for this year first though?
No, it'll go off your 2019. It's coming off of your 2019 taxes still. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Better.
So it goes off of your 2019 taxes on if you get the money or not.
Sweet. I'm so happy. I still gotta do my taxes.
Well, wait. In your 2019 taxes, you were still under 75,000 a year though, so you'll still get the full.
Yeah, no, I was still well under.
Oh,
at RTD,
yeah.
Here. So.
Who needs that signing book?
Yeah, dude, yeah, they advertise that so hard. They needed drivers so bad.
Wait, what?
So bad.
Who
Oh,
does?
at RTD.
No
Uh,
thanks.
Like they just advertise everywhere, like, oh, you get $1,000 for your first 2 months here, stuff. But
I've thought about doing like USPS, and then I'm like, no, I'm probably gonna hate my.
No man, BFB to Pac-Man, who's a rapper, he's like kind of popped off recently, but he still has his job at USPS. Still delivering the mail.
Well,
that's a hero.
Looking into like their pay, and it's like only getting cut more and more, and I'm like, that's not math, my guy. That's not how COVID's.
You know, so what my dad was saying, which makes a lot of sense to me, is instead of like on the minimum wage debate, instead of minimum wage being like a flat total, it should be a fucking formula, like that takes into account like what's it called? Inflation. It takes into inflation. It takes into account like the like cost of living like in your county, where it's like instead of like there being like a federal minimum wage that's just $15, it's like no, your minimum wage is based upon like
region.
Yeah, like your like local county, basically cost of living and like the inflation and like it's you use a formula instead of a number, because like that would be really good, because the $15 minimum wage, like that would be amazing in some states, and then in some states it's like it doesn't really change anything. Like in New York, $15 minimum wage isn't gonna, you can't live.
California,
California, like it doesn't work like across the board.
No,
and then so it should be a formula. And then also the fact that inflation, like the wage hasn't gone up with inflation at all, is like very silly.
It's insanity.
But Micah, you don't understand. It's gonna make all the prices
the burgers
go up.
My Big Mac's gonna be $75 if I raise the minimum wage. That's my favorite argument, when they're like, the Big Mac's gonna get so expensive.
It's like, first of all, everything's getting more expensive, and the minimum wage isn't getting. And then on top of that, like, just look at, Denmark has the best Big Mac example, where it's like 30 cents more
40 cents?
and,
that 40 cents, you know what that 40 cents is, Kyle?
Socialism.
That 40 cents is communism. No, it's communism.
Communism. God damn, how dare we?
Goddamn communist.
That sounds like Marxist shit.
When the government does stuff, that's socialism. The more stuff it does, it's more socialism. And when it does a whole lot of stuff, that's communism.
There you go.
Whenever anyone does anything, it's no, hold up. It's a post-liberal neo-Marxism. That's my answer. What does it mean?
Oh, I like that.
Nothing. It doesn't mean anything.
Post-liberal neo-Marxism?
Postmodern.
Oh, postmodern.
I'm sorry. I just think about it and I'm like, I think you just hear words and you're just like reciting them, and I just don't think you know what they mean.
No, sir.
I'm post-liberal though. I'll say that.
Oh wait, hold up! I have a big thing to talk about. I totally forgot about it, but I was losing my shit a couple days, the past two days. Have you guys watched the interview of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry with Oprah?
I didn't watch it, but I've like seen news about it and like clips.
I mean, every single thing they talk about is not surprising. It all makes sense. None of it should ever come as a surprise. Like, yeah, the British monarchy
is racist.
Is this fucked up? Has been forever. And then all these like conservative news, or like I don't even know what they are, like Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, were defending the crown. And I'm like,
look at it.
You're in America, motherfucker.
I was like, you're
no, you don't
like,
understand, Kendall. You don't understand. It's not about being an American. It's about owning the libs. Okay.
Owning the libs. I was just so like disheartened.
That's what their ideology is about. No, it's very not surprising. Like, it's like, yeah, of course the fucking royal family has a lot of racism and fucked up shit in there. It's a weird institution.
It was just really like, it was whack.
I liked the Piers Morgan thing though.
Oh, Piers Morgan's a fuck.
Where like his like co-host. So Piers Morgan is like a host on a Good Morning Britain or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like a kind of like a more conservative commentator guy. And then like he just like shit talks Meghan Markle all the time, because I guess like they went on like a date or something, and then she was like not interested in him and like ghosted him, and then like met Prince Harry, so he's like mad at her. And like the fucking coworker just like calls him out. He's like, dude, we have to listen to you go on and on about that. We get it, you don't like her, but that doesn't mean that like you have to discount every single thing she says. And like he kind of just like went at Pierce Morgan, and Pierce Morgan just like got up, walked out, and then like either got fired or quit, one of the two. Like they might have said he left to make it look like he didn't get fired, but he might have gotten fired. But he's gone. But he like stormed out. Dude, it's just like it's a fragile snowflake.
It's so fragile. Yeah.
The conservatives are the snowflakes.
Remember Trump's like 60 minutes interview, and he stormed out of that one.
Yeah,
that was great.
It's just, but the weird part was that Ben Shapiro's tweets about it were like he talked about how crucial he's like, how could Prince Harry turn around and betray his family like that? Like he's like the crown has never been anything but our ally, and King George in the 70s was like such a crucial ally. And I'm like, you're describing like Israel. You're not describing the USA. I was like, my guy, like, okay, like that's your take, but please take off the America First banner, because you're just deceiving. You're just deceiving, my guy. Literally guarantee you like less than 5% of Americans know who King George is. Like they just don't know who he is.
Honestly, as a historian buff, I kind of reverted back to like 1776, and I was like, ally.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, is like they're defending the crown, and I'm like, dude, they're like enemy number one. Like, how can you defend the British monarchy? Like, literally fundamentally un-American.
We like them now.
We like them now because we whip.
I want a king now.
We like them now because the Democrats have taken Meghan Markle, and we don't like her. That's conservatism.
Yeah, like they're just shitting on her because she's a woman. Impression. That's literally it.
No, Kyle, it's because she's a woman and a person of color. That's why they're shitting.
Yep, and half black.
You guys want to hear something crazy that happened today? No. Mexico has legalized marijuana.
Oh, what?
Damn.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Mexico has legalized marijuana. Yeah, let's go. When Mexico does shit better than America.
When Colorado's already did that.
Yeah, when Colorado's
ahead of the game.
Yeah, Colorado's dope.
California, go there. It's more like California, go.
No, but this is good for like the war on drugs, probably.
Yeah, I think so. I really think so.
Yeah.
You know, America's still going to be fighting the war, but I don't think Mexico will.
I was going to say, it was like, good for who?
Not the war on drugs, good for the people, not the...
I was going to say, because it sounds like this is going to get more intense on the American side. Like, I could see Texas already going like, boy, we need to ramp up our...
Oh, yeah, they're worried about weed coming into Texas now from there instead of every other direction.
You from Mexico?
I don't want weed in Texas!
Dude, like, I was looking into, like, what, like, I mean, everyone was talking about no-knock raids, ever since
Breonna
Taylor. And I was just like looking into like use of no-knock raids, and then also just like the use of SWAT after like the whole thing.
Did you see the John Oliver thing?
I've been watching that.
He did one about that.
The newest John Oliver talks about it. After I like watched his video, I looked more into it, and yeah, dude, like we don't fucking use it for what it's like. Hey, can we make this thing for this problem?
Hey, yeah, sure. I have a hunch. I have a hunch that this person has drugs. So I'm gonna traumatize their whole family.
Dude,
I smell marijuana. So I'm just gonna send a firing squad into this person's house.
That's kind of terrifying, though. To think about, like, just have that ability to do that. Like,
they
would have to be like, you would think there would be some type of like canvassing first before you go and do something like that. Just for the sake of like liability.
No, but they have like immunity. Cops have immunity. There is no liability for being a police officer.
You know, and my dad is a police officer.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, so I ask him all the time about stuff. He doesn't like to go into like stuff that happens as an officer, because he seems, especially like this last year, man. Like I feel for him.
I'm sorry. Who what is the relation to you? I didn't hear that.
Wife's father.
Oh, your wife's dad. Okay, got it.
Yeah. You know, even after this past year, I felt really bad because him as a person, he's a really good guy. And there was a lot of shit happening towards just the general, cop society in itself. And I felt bad because I was like, one, I know he's a cop. Two, he's a good guy. Would he ever do anything like that? Hell no. Like he avoids confrontation when impossible. I don't think he may have been in like in a shooting or two where like he's had to like defend himself, but I don't think he's actually shot anybody.
Yeah.
And that's completely on from what I hear, but he's a very, very quiet guy in himself anyways. So be like, I felt horrible when all this stuff started happening because like I wanted to ask him like how do you feel with all this stuff going on? And I just never brought myself to do it because I'm like, I don't want to.
It is kind of touching society now, huh?
I'm sure, like, I don't know, like, it's like when people say, like, general statements like, all white people blank or something like that. Like, I don't get offended because I'm like, I'm not, like, a piece of shit. So, like, and I feel like when, like, I hope at least, like cops in that position where you're a good cop are, like, able to recognize, like, a lot of the bad stuff that does happen with policing. But, like, understand that, like, being like not all cops are the problem. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's also
and, like,
important to like make sure that like as like a good like there are like good police officers. That's like a no-brainer. But like it's important that like as a police officer, you recognize it and that you like I don't know. To me, it makes sense to speak out against it. Like to me, it just kind of like it's like if you see like an injustice, you're like, hey, this is not police-like behavior. This is some like a abusive power or something, and just being able to recognize that like earns you significant credibility within your community.
Within the community, within the own like cop ranks, it starts putting like discourse and stuff because they got their own like, oh, cops look out for each other, and you're like, well, no, as a cop, you have a higher standard to follow the law even more so.
But then,
than
like,
man,
police unions are weird though. They're not like normal unions, are they? Like, because police unions will like get rid of cops that like do stand up.
Police unions are fucked. They're kind of like whacked out. But that's the thing is that like I don't want to be like, oh yeah, bad cop didn't say anything. But it's like, no, there's absolutely like a lot of coercion that goes on within these unions that like, hey, don't say anything if you want to keep your job. And
I feel like it's harder for them to do that now because of how much stuff can get leaked off into the general public now. Like, I feel like that's why we feel like now everything is coming under fire with like cancel culture because everything is now like anybody can access everything that anybody could do. Anybody's released publicly, and so now people are like purposely going through stuff, which I think is a bit too much because we've all done shit that we've regretted.
Absolutely.
Do we have to apologize for that all the time? Not necessarily. I mean, if your opinion has changed over it, good. Like if you say something really, really fucked up and you still feel that way, maybe you deserve a little flack. I don't know. But I mean, like, but if
people change.
If you said something in a context regarding like a small friends group, like I see shit on Facebook that came back from like beginning of freshman year of high school, and I was like, God, why didn't nobody take my phone away? Like, what the fuck, man? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this guy?
Why? Is I saw some old texts of mine, and they drive me nuts.
I try really carefully to not say anything on the internet that I wouldn't say in person. Like, and I think just living that way is the best way to do it because it is real life now. Like, there's no immunity, and like, I think like with cancel culture, like, I think like there are definitely scenarios where like they move past like the opportunity for like recognition and growth or like rehabilitation, I guess.
Where like you fucked up, you're done.
Yeah, like I don't think people should be done. I think you should allow people to like have learning moments and opportunity to grow. But also like the court of public opinion, like if like people are allowed to feel however they want about you, and if they don't want to support you because of your actions, that's fine.
Yeah, man, you can't control how others feel.
That's the funny thing when all the conservatives are like, we got to look into cancel culture, and it's like that's the free market of ideas, my man.
Yeah.
I'm free to ignore you if I don't like what you're saying. That's real
yeah.
cancel culture.
No,
But my rights.
But my right. But my right.
But my First Amendment.
It's so insane to me, the whole it really does surprise me when, like, I don't know, when there is like this huge like Second Amendment. If you so much as look at my property here, I'm gonna shoot you. And at the same time, it's like, God damn it, police should be able to bust into your house no matter what. Blue Lives Matter. And you're like, wait, whose side are you on? Like, not saying one's right or wrong or better or worse. I think there is, but just saying for the sake of argument, there isn't. Like, whose side are you on? Like, should you be able to shoot an intruder who like busts into your home and starts shooting? Do you have a Second Amendment right to like defend yourself? I think absolutely. But like this the thing is, like, cops do this, and when it's like a no, or it's the wrong house, they don't pay like any, like, they don't like pay any compensation, like the broken door, holes in the walls,
Everything's cost.
Yeah, any kind of your possessions that are shot or broken. They don't pay medical bills, like the whole flashbang in the baby's crib didn't fucking
I remember
pay
that.
medical bills. And then they go to jail for shooting at police officers, not killing any police officers. But when it's a no-knock warrant, middle of the night, and someone busts into your home, you grab your gun and you defend yourself. And then they're like, nope, just shooting at a police officer, that's a crime. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I'm
the same thing. I would shoot a police officer if they came in guns blazing, because I don't know who they are. Like,
well, I mean, for some on a certain level, that feels entrapment. That feels like you're asking to like, what the hell else are you supposed to do? You don't know what these people have. You don't know
precisely.
what the hell you're doing. If you're expecting to go into an area and into a house like that, you expect to have some type of drug relations to that type of nature. Expect them to have weapons. I mean,
100%.
like, but are they going to fire at you? You don't know. You have to assess that as a cop. You have to assess that and be like, is this going to be something? When you walk in and you see baby pictures and like family pictures, you got to be like, I think we got the wrong house, boys. Let's circle around.
We got it, boys.
Let's lower the guns for a fucking second.
Be like, and then like after you bust the door, ring the doorbell. I'm sure they got the ring one where you can like talk to them while they're on their phone in the middle of bed. Be like, hey, is this the house? No, that's down the block.
Oh, but like, you bring up a great point. That's like I hate to like, be like the don't do it cop, and the cops are like, we're busting into house that have like guns and stuff. And I'm like, that's real. I understand that. And like, you do like, like, you're still a person. Like, I don't want the cop to be like defenseless and walk into like some, like, I don't know, some trap house where people are going to shoot at you. And it's important. Like, I think the bigger answer to that was the war on drugs is like, stop going in with SWAT teams ready for a shootout over drugs. Like, what are you doing busting the crack house? It's like, yeah, boys, ready up. Like, everyone have your SWAT gear, because these dudes in here might be like loaded.
They have crack.
Open up. And I'm like, why are you doing this over crack? Like, what?
You're literally going against superhumans at this point.
I mean, I but like, it's by design though, to like target certain groups.
Oh yeah,
like almost all of our drug laws are racist.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
And like,
it's just because we originally made no knock warrants for that was specifically for like hostage situations and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we just adapted to everything now.
Is that a little pot I smell? I think we're gonna traumatize your family. Point guns at your children.
Like, they're gonna like soon enough, they're not even gonna be doing it on drug related charges. Like, this guy's got a speeding ticket. Let's send the SWAT team in. Give it 20 years.
I have a hard time with like all the pro cop, and also to the same extent like pro military people. When they're like pro cop, pro military service members, until it comes to putting those people's lives like unnecessarily at risk, and it's like the continuous like shafting of the VA department, like on the federal level, like not giving veterans the healthcare they need, and then like sending police officers into these like unnecessary situations. It's like, dude, no amount of crack is worth like losing an officer over. Like, what are you talking about? And like, stop sending our boys into the middle of the fucking desert to like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
It's just not worth
What
it.
are we
Like,
spending our money
you
on?
don't value
You don't
them.
understand. You don't understand. We need oil, Kyle. We need oil.
Then just say you're pro oil and anti soldier. Then
if
so
they put
ridiculous.
that amount of effort into actually figuring out who the hell is going to do the next mass shooting, I think we'd have less mass shootings.
Oh yeah, they're like real problems that we should like really be tackling.
That's one of the fucked up things about like a lot of shootings is like there's like a lot of examples of when like someone told the police like, hey, you should check out this person. Like the fact that like with the kind of, what was the place that got bombed that you were following? He bombed like a mall or something a few months ago.
Yeah, he bombed the AT&T building.
That dude's girlfriend told the police that he was building a bomb and that they got her a psychiatric evaluation and didn't look into it.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude, fucking I don't.
But we have a little crack. We got a little nose powder somewhere. Send the boys, dude. Oh my fucking god.
I feel like
this guy's got this white dude's got a bomb. Fuck, it was whatever.
I feel like instead of like having like guys who are like trying to go undercover to go and find drugs, I feel like they should have undercover therapists to watch.
Yeah,
make sure that they're safe. Make sure everyone's doing.
Hey man, you doing good?
Yeah. Do you need
Send in
anything?
undercover friends.
You're muttering.
Send in undercover friends. That's what we gotta do.
Absolutely. I mean,
this guy's lonely and he's hoarding guns. Give him a friend, dude.
You think I'm here to buy drugs from you, but I'm really just here to make sure you're staying safe.
Hey, man,
knocks on door. He's like, hey man, like how's your day going?
You need anything?
Honestly,
fine. What about
like, hey, bro, I've got this bag of animal crackers I've been eating. You want some? You want a little toke, dude? You want a toke? Right.
The undercover therapist is like, I have a little weed if you want some.
Dude, like, I think you need to chill out a little bit, man. You know,
government issued. This shit'll put you on your ass.
This is Annie. You need to calm.
Anytime the suspect like says something, the therapist is like, "How does that make you feel?"
makes me mad, man. I wish I didn't.
Yo, man, I really just hate when I run out of crack.
And then
how's that make you feel, dude?
Like I want more crack. It makes me feel frustrated.
Well, that's okay, man. Like it's okay to feel frustrated, and
it makes my skin feel itchy. Is that okay? Is that okay?
I literally
let's just get you some more crack.
I literally want this to be like the scene from the first fucking Avengers where a Black Widow is talking to Bruce Banner and he's like, "Oh, you brought me out here to the outskirts. I see. Okay." And she's like, "I just came out here to talk." And he like escalates and there's like a entire SWAT team right there at the ready and she's like, "It's okay, stand down." Feel like in that case, yeah.
Government, listen to us. Like, just take a little bit of the police budget and make undercover friends a thing. Make undercover friends like you know, some of these people need a fucking friend, dude.
That's what they need. Oh shit.
Mikey, you there?
I don't know what just happened.
The same thing happened to me, and it just like
the stream didn't end
too.
We're
being doxxed, my guy. We're being doxxed.
Yeah, fuck it. But are you guys cool with wrapping up? Here, let me put the webcams up so that okay, it's fixed now.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Dre,
cool
do you want to pimp your YouTube channel one more time? And I'll definitely check out your video.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys wanted to go and stop by and take a look, anybody who would like to, just be sure to look up AlphaCelestial. The current tags that I have that are popping up pretty quickly is AlphaCelestial and Smite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can link your video also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Description.
Let me grab that video
real
quick.
Or I found it. It's on my watch later on my YouTube.
Nope. So yeah. Just doing. I'm trying to get one out this week. I will see how quickly that comes. If not, it'll probably be at least every other week.
Yeah.
Just because of how much time can go into writing the script.
What do you use to do your video editing?
I kind of don't want to say.
Why? Do you use Movie Maker?
No.
Oh, then you're okay. I don't think. Is there anything worse than Movie Maker?
I don't think so. Not in my opinion.
Now I want to know. Now I'm really curious.
Yeah.
I mean,
Streisand effect.
Yeah, no, man. Like, fucking, I use whatever I got.
There's like good free stuff. Like, what is it?
I don't know.
Because I'm thinking about. I plan on starting a YouTube channel when my life's less busy. I think I'm gonna learn how to use DaVinci.
DaVinci, nah.
The Resolve. Well, I mean, okay. It's free.
I've watched a buddy. I don't know, Kendall, if you remember Thung.
Yeah.
He uses Adobe Pro a lot, and I thought that shit was like really complicated. It looked really smooth, but that shit can get complicated really quickly.
It's tight.
Really fast.
It's tight.
I used to edit it because in high school I was like a big video editor, movie maker kind of guy. So I messed around with a lot with Adobe, like After Effects and stuff. That was a great time. I think it's a great software. It's expensive as hell though.
Yeah, but to be fair, yes, I do use Movie Maker. The Windows Movie Maker 10.
Dude, I used to do that. It works.
I've never.
It works.
But like,
it's.
I guess my question is why? Like, because DaVinci is like professional tool and free. Are you just comfortable?
I know the tools. I know how to work it. I know what I can do with it. It's not fancy, but it gets the job fucking done. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, and his video is pretty well edited, Micah. You got to check it out.
I'm sure, I mean, I fucking love MS Paint. But it's like MS Paint I'd love for a different reason.
I haven't messed with digital drawing, but that's something I want to try to get into. Oof.
I can help you out, man. I'm a digital painter.
I just make weird paint photo, like dumb shit. Just copying, image manipulation.
I've spent years on Photoshop, man.
Yeah, I use Photoshop and Premiere, and honestly, like, yeah, it takes a little bit, but
the Adobe,
it's tight.
Yeah.
All right,
but I mean, once you learn stuff, it gets.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, thanks for watching episode 20.